Okay. Not gonna lie though, not Gears of War, God of War, I actually felt empowered. Okay, here's what the one thing is gonna be cool. I played God of War, so I'm familiar with a lot of this shit already. Um, and this guy actually reminds me of the guy whose head you cut off in that game, but keep with you, even with the one prosthetic eye thing. But maybe it's supposed to be. Like in that game, you feel powerful, and all this shit. In this game, you feel vulnerable.
I'm losing connection here.
These earthquakes are getting far too frequent. The roots are spreading faster. Please hurry. I'll show you all the things you need to know.
Okay. So I stood. Oh, that's level 3 access. Gotcha.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. You can hear me as long as our radio can reach your Bifrost system.
Which tells me at some point it won't be able to.
Ahead of you is your first obstacle. A service hatch that can usually only be opened from the inside, unless you're an engineer. However, Jangreper can open the tunnels in an unconventional way. But first, you need power. You should find an atrium upgrade in a nearby room. That right there is a small atrium cell that can power the arm. Insert it in the arm, get back to the service hatch, and fire a burst at it to fry the lock circuits. And don't forget to refill your power with the power station on the wall before you move on.
Fair enough. There we go. Okay, well, I guess
If you
that works.
collect enough upgrades for Jangreper, you can activate the weapon inside it.
And how do I
Ahead and
find
above
it?
you, there's another obstacle you can overcome with Jangreper. Use your sight to find the ladder's control panel. Aim at it and fire a directed burst to lower the ladder.
Oh, that was it.
Since Jangreper is relying on atrium power cells, your life might be depending on not running out. There is another, larger power cell that you can carry with you at all times. Collect the power cells. Anytime you want to use them, activate your Bifrost personal display system for instructions and to keep track of how many you've collected.
6. That's level 2, so can't go in there.
Ahead of you, you will find a door that is locked with an RFID signature you don't have. But now, that won't be a problem for you. It's the same as the earlier electronics, but the mechanics of the door needs a little finesse. Use your sight to see the mechanics inside the door and time the burst to get through.
Oh, I see. Cool enough. Oh, that was just for the collectible? Although, doesn't this kind of defeat the whole purpose of having, like, higher shit, though? Because, like, if I can just bypass it, then what the fuck? Gotcha. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that 6 was kind of high, like, to have with you, but as a starting number, 6 seems about right. Because if it takes a single thing for any of these things, then fuck.
Okay, everything seems to be working again. Where were we? Right. Our world, Midgard, is sharing its existence with 8 other worlds that are all connected by something known in the legends as Yggdrasil, the World Tree.
When we started
God of
researching
War.
travel between worlds, we used technology to tap into a magical artifact known in the legends as the Apsoluv, controller of the roots of Yggdrasil. This made it possible for us to safely travel to other worlds. Then, something came through one of the roots. The spirit. It took control of the Apsoluv and our systems, causing an emergency override. The facility was completely sealed, and the roots started spreading.
We need to reverse this by collecting the 9 artifact keys originally made to control the artifact and the roots it brings forth. But Henrik has traveled too much unprotected. He almost died when he saved you and wouldn't survive going through another route. You are literally our only hope of stopping this. Without those keys, the roots and nightmares will take over our world. The fire giants will...
Sarah!
Wait, Henrik, I'm losing connection again.
Sarah? Shit! Listen, we know the location of one of the keys. Ahead of you is a route that will take you to Niflheim, the ice world. Every moment, the routes spread further into Midgard, so find the key and come back here as soon as possible. Please, hurry!
So what, this world is like the hub world then, where I'm in no danger of anything? And so I suppose, should I suppose that these level activated doors are only available in this one world? Oh, why fucking thank you. Genuinely. Fuck! Motherfucker. Well, thank you, game, for slowing it the hell down, in all honesty. Cause, that kind of fucked me. I only got 2 of these things left now? Fuck. Oh, cause I fucking wasted 2 of them on that fucking door. Dude, I need to be fucking careful with those doors or else I'm gonna be fucked real fast. I wonder if this game has any sort of adaptive difficulty for if I'm losing a shitload of these things, it'll give me more of those circle tablets. Cause if not, then fuck me on a goose to the 3rd degree. I'm gonna assume that I'm supposed to go this way, so I'm gonna see if I can't go this way. What? Oh. So what, does that shit only work on like level 2 doors and level 3 you can fuck right off? I guess fucking so. Might as well get it, I guess. Okay. Ah, that's okay, I got you. Is there like a sprint stamina meter, or can I just run for as long as I want to? Not that I even want to right now, I'd actually rather just walk around, because there could be fuck knows who, like more ant people or some shit. 8, holy balls. I ain't getting past that shit. Oh fuck, here we go. Yo, you gave her the bionicle arm, but you didn't bother to sit there and give her any sort of code or anything? This place looks fucking cold.
Message for Dr. Henrik Anderson. Dr. Brian Roberts, Niflheim Operations Supervisor. Minor progress report on Niflheim Outpost N502. Construction is moving along according to schedule. Procedures after the complete destruction of N498 are implemented and seems to be working. Building is strictly held to crevices. The amount of noise is held to a minimum, and outposts are working 24/7 to avoid the attention of the natives. However, the morale is very strained after the 48 casualties at N498. Worst of all are the sounds of the natives. It travels for miles through the infinite night and fog in this dead landscape. It just chills you to the core.
Chills me, I'm not even there. Oh, that, okay. So what is this, some kind of like park? 'Cause I'm just seeing ladders and shit. Well, at the very least, I am vaguely familiar with all this shit, once again, after playing God of War. So I'm familiar with the nomenclature and some other shit. I gotta say though, dude, like, the God of War makes all these realms seem, I mean, they still seem dangerous, but like, it makes it seem like they're nothing, they're just whatever. Whereas this game actually makes them feel intimidating. Like, that game makes it feel like it's just straight fantasy. This game makes it feel like it is genuinely horror. Now, although, to be fair, okay, because in God of War, you're playing as, what, Kratos? You're like basically a god? I don't know much about it. But then in this game, you're basically, like, the lonely, sad fucks that you encounter in, like, hell or wherever it was. That's who the fuck you're playing as now, I feel like, in this game. That's a fucking native. This must be what sugar ants. Okay, I imagine this must be what sugar ants feel like inside of a house when they're trying to forage for scraps and shit. And like, dude, if I was an ant or any kind of pest, I would not risk fucking with a creature that size, meaning a human, just to get scraps. Okay, I now empathize more with like cockroaches and shit, where they scatter. Cause like, dude, if I saw a fucker that big, I'd fucking run too. Even bed bugs, they want to eat, they want to feast off our blood, but even they don't want to fuck with us like that. The only exception being fleas. Fleas don't give a fuck. Fleas will jump on you, say, "Sup, bitch." Fleas have no fear. Oh, fuck. Wait, was she in, like, was she in Niflheim then in the first place? Seriously asking, because, like, this looks like the shit from the start. Back to Midgard. The animation for her going up the ladder just amuses me. Oh. This looks like a very human place to be. Dude, just imagine how fucking cold this place would be. Although I gotta say, the one thing that does... it's like Dying Light in the sense that this game does not at all take advantage of enhanced immersion. 3D audio, not here. Touch, not here. Even basic vibrations are here. Adaptiveness, not here. Like, this game, like, and you can't even give me the excuse of, well, it's an indie game, because the Medium is an indie game, but the Medium had all this shit. Then again, I suppose the Medium probably had more resources than this game does. I would be more than happy to use this. Thank you very much. What? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, you're not gonna lie though, this makes me feel safe. Genuinely. The fact that, you know, this is clearly human base with a bunch of bunk beds everywhere and shit. Feels safe. Can't get it. My guess is that these doors just now have a different power source. It's the only explanation I can think of. It's headcanon, but it works. Fuck it. That's why I'm opening these fuckers. Fuck! Simple but effective. Oh, that's the key? Level 2. I thought this was gonna be a much bigger journey. I guess I was wrong. Alrighty then. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Why, thank you. Level 2. Don't mind if I do. Yes, that rhyme was absolutely intended. Was that it? Just that one thing? Guess so. Well, I'll take it, because I'd rather have more than less. 8. And yet 8, honestly, still doesn't feel like that much. I'll tell you what'll feel like enough to me would be 25 plus. Oh, fuck. Woo! Fuck. Well, that was a successful journey, and honestly a short journey. To be honest, I was expecting a lot less than that. I mean, a lot more than that.
Is that you? Oh,
Yep.
oh. You made it back alive. As soon as we lost connection, I thought. I can see you on a camera feed. Ahead of you, in Apsoluv research, there's an elevator that you can take to me on floor B1. I've marked the elevator so you can find it with your sight. There's probably a lot of things to explore in Apsoluv research, but don't stay for too long. And don't insert the key into the tablet until I've analyzed it. Please hurry.
Alrighty. Will do. And just looked at another key. Okay. Let's get back to Dr. Henrik Anderson? I was right. Henrik Anderson. With 2 S's. Level 2, no problem. I do find funny the way... Fuck! That the way you get upper levels indoors is by getting new handset, like scanning fingerprints. I do wonder though, if you were ballsy enough to actually just run out here when that fucker went by, would he still, like, would he react to it, or is he just programmed to run through there and just say fuck it? Oh.
Mythology research, note 4, with Dr. Henrik Anderson and my lovely wife.
Dr. Sarah Anderson.
The power of the hammer of the god is on a whole other level than anything discovered before. The hammer is powering the entire facility, and it's more stable than anything else of this strength. Even the power cells charged with it has a huge amount of power.
We've decided to call the power Atrium, after the creator of the hammer. And not only does Atrium have the attributes described by Henrik, it also has a lot of magical potential. I don't know how to describe the phenomena scientifically, but Atrium has a terrifying effect on certain creatures from the myth that are affiliated with darkness. When it was wielded by Thor, it must have had an enormous destructive capacity. No wonder the gods are described as feared by everyone in the 9 realms.
Well, you describe it as magic, so it doesn't surprise me in the least that you can't describe it scientifically. Because magic is the opposite of science. It's why the saying exists. Teach a caveman science, he'll think it's magic. Teach a modern man magic, he'll think it's science. Am I about to run into that son of a bitch now? Meaning the big fucking dog looking fucker? I fucking hope not. Where in fuck is the B1? Elevator B1.
Mythology research, note 5. There are many gods from the myths, which seem to have ties to the things we are retrieving from the other worlds. We have items from Odin, the Allfather, and his son Thor, the god of lightning. We have also found proof of the existence of the immortal Baldur and Freya, the goddess of fertility. And we have some leads on Hel, the goddess of death, Mimir, the keeper of the Well of Wisdom, and Loki, the god of mischief. But that one worries me a bit.
I swear, this whole game is just calling back to God of War again and again and again. Because every single one of those guys, except for I think Hel, was in that game. Shit. is this like a horizontal elevator? Because if it is, I honestly find it frivolous. All you had to do was just make one curved corridor that moved here. Unless this is for loading screen purposes, but I don't see why it would be, considering the power of this software.
Mythology Research, Note 3. The information me and Henrik has unearthed is just as astounding as mentioned in the previous notes made by Henrik. One thing I just had to note was a story depicting an enormous wall built to protect Asgard from the outside world. The story talks of the gods making a wager with a giant. The wager was that if the giant could finish the wall within a set amount of time, he could marry the goddess Freya. However, when the giant was almost finished, the gods cheated. And to add insult to injury, Thor crushed the giant's head with his hammer. This wall that is described in the Younger Edda doesn't seem to be a wall at all. It's a statue capable of shutting out the roots of Yggdrasil and opening them to the one in control of it. I fear that this statue is exactly what we have here in the facility. The Apsoluv.
And the Apsoluv was like the main thing. So the gods manipulated a giant, fucked them over, and now he's fucked. Good to know. But what I would like to know even more, in all honesty, is where in fuck is the elevator at? Where is B1? Oh my god, is this fucking it? I've been in this area for far longer than what I should be. B1. That's not good.
Floor 1, Apsoluv Research.
No. How do I... Oh, fuck! Jesus.
Basement 1, Waste Disposal.
This is it, right? Can I get some more of those regenerating things? Because I'm kind of fucked without it. Like, at this point, I'm kind of scared to even save. Shit. Because I ain't got shit. So, like, all those doors in the other area, they didn't do shit. What they did do is they did give you audio logs. And I could have probably found more audio logs for more lore, but I used up so many of those fucking things, it's not worth it. Jesus fuck.
Oh jävlar vad du ska. Do you have it? Oh, magnificent! Praised be Odin and all of his sons. Oh, you've done well.
I almost died, and
But you didn't. And now you've taken the first step in my plan to save this world of ours.
Ours?
Fortfarande en chans.
Yes, but
Now, there's much I have to show you. And time is of the essence. At the end of the hallway is a room. The key code is 3425. I'll direct you once you enter the room. Please, leave questions for afterwards. Now go.
questions? Where do I even begin?
How about if I ignore you for now and see what I can't get over here? Oh. See? And that's a very good reason why.
Dr. Lisa Svensson, supervisor, day 12 of tablet analysis. Dr. Anderson brought an artifact holding an engraved sphere and some form of magnetic energy field. The text delivered with the sphere suggests that it's a soul stone. Something meant to replicate and store the soul of any higher being. There are accounts of time anomalies and split realities, but they are impossible to read at the time.
Oh, is this it? There's nothing else to it? Oh, no, there is. Or not. You know, I got those 2 disc things out of it, so I consider it to be a mission complete, in all honesty. Because, dude, like, some of those, like, circular things to the doors are hardcore. They go fast as fuck. Like, it's really... I wouldn't recommend trying to... Like, if you fail the first time, I say just say fuck it. Because I had the full 4 bars, and then I had 8 of those can thingies. And then, as you see, I used all of them. And I regret it now. Thank you much.
This clears a lot of things up for us. Thank you
like
for bringing
fucking
the key
what?
back.
You're welcome. And thank you for fixing my arm.
Yeah. I assume you have no memories of your past. and
Correct.
I bet you're wondering who you are. Well, so am I. But I'm locked out of the facility's main database at the moment. So if we make a quick detour, then...
Henrik! Thousands are dying every minute, and you're talking about detours?
We need to know, Sarah. I need to know what happened to her.
Don't put the girl through any more than she has to, Henrik. Don't make her do this.
We have to figure this out. The emergency system severed the connection between most of the systems and the base. You need to go to the medical research facility and approve a remote link to grant me access to the information we need. I would do it myself, but
you're
I'm
a
not
bitch.
strong enough.
Exactly.
I'll show you everything you need to know on the way.
So one thing I gotta say, this is starting to feel very Alien Isolation / Dead Space-ish, where what you're doing is you're going around on a sort of facility-looking place, and you're just fixing shit. Now, Alien Isolation did not do it well, because all that game was doing mini games to open doors, and then, like, you know, turning on generators, fighting difficult enemies to kill, like androids, and that's pretty much it. Which is why I say the first 2/3 of that game are pretty good when the last third suck. It's because of it gets monotonous. Dead Space wasn't much better, because in that game, you take an elevator to a space that looks just like the last 3 spaces you went to, and then you fix some shit you gave back on an elevator. So neither of those games did it very well, so I hope this game does it better. Or who knows, maybe it'll even introduce something new. I hope so, I truly do. Or I hope it does it better, because if that's all this is going to be, then this game is going to get monotonous fast. So I really hope that if it does do that same route, that it's much shorter in length. Because I personally made no secret that Alien Isolation is not the best game I've ever played in my life. And that's to put it mildly. I can't go there? What, is something gonna come out of the fucking water? How about fuck whatever that is? Oh. Nothing?
Most things in the facility are always handled with extreme caution, while some just aren't. We're hundreds of meters below the surface in northern Sweden. If something happens, it could be hours before help arrives. Above that, some of the artifacts clearly emits energy fields that could be a potential long-term health risk. The statue in the center of the facility has hundreds of people walking by it all day. Not to mention the gigantic hammer that was carelessly placed in a room where serious scientists, including myself, are working unprotected right next to it. My PDA tablet was low on battery this morning, but when I got back to my quarters, the battery was almost full. This just can't be right.
Neglectfulness. I'm just glad I'm not running it. You know, I'm not gonna say that, because otherwise it'll happen. Oh, I like that because it means I get to refill my ship, but I don't like it because it means that I'm about to start needing it. Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, motherfuckers on wheels. Genuinely. I haven't seen any of those recharge stations in a long time, so this is like the last... Fuck. Yes, the last fuck.